Welcome back to Unqualified and Uneducated, where we give you an unqualified and uneducated opinions on all things sports, movies, TV, anime, or anything that's really interesting. As always, we got the homie out in Clovis. What is up, Carl?
Was good, bro. We back at it.
Back at it like we never left.
That's right.
Oh man, yeah. So it is officially holiday season. If you guys weren't aware or you guys were living under a rock, that means you missed Thanksgiving that happened on Thursday.
Yeah, you living under a big ass rock. You missed Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I think this is gonna be more of a holiday or a Thanksgiving ish episode. I guess we're just gonna be talking about Thanksgiving and
Yeah,
potentially Christmas,
maybe.
holidays, whatever you celebrate. Because you got some people out there that don't celebrate Thanksgiving, because
Wait, people don't celebrate Thanksgiving?
yeah, man, because the white patriarchy.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's like when the Pilgrims came over and just slaughtered all the
Oh, that's foul.
Some people don't celebrate it out of like respect, which I respect.
That makes sense. I respect that too.
And then some people don't celebrate it just because they're jerks and they don't go to your house when you're the first time you're hosting the Thanksgiving. So now you're just stuck in the kitchen with your brother and no one's over there. So you have
Whoa.
you're just sitting there like, what am I supposed to do with all this food that we just
Bro,
cooked?
I think we found out what we be talking about.
Yeah, this episode I'm roasting.
My man's heated.
I'm roasting everybody that's in my family. That's not my brother. You getting roasted. It's over for you. I'm sick and I'm done with them, man. They trash. That's all I gotta say. They trash.
That's just wrong.
They trash, bro. This was man. All right. So yeah, should I just get into it?
Before we get into it, I gotta announce some sponsorships that we got recently, very recently.
Yeah.
So finally, okay, first off, we're not actually sponsored by Zencastr. I know we sound official when we say stuff like that, but we're not actually sponsored. But if they want to sponsor us, throw us some dough, all right?
Throw it our way.
My sister actually thought we were sponsored.
Which one?
Stephanie. She said, "Oh, I heard you were sponsored. Congratulations." I was like, "You tripping, man? Who gonna pay us? We reached like 20 people, 40 ears total."
Oh, bro, we just sounded so convincing. So when we do get sponsored, y'all gonna like, man, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy, bro. They're gonna be like, "Whoa, these guys are official," and they're not even reading off our script.
Dude, we don't even need a script, huh?
I know, bro. We hit that Zenka. I think she also thought we were sponsored by like Buffalo Wild Wings or something.
Oh, well, that's never happening.
She out her damn mind.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right. But shout out, unqualified, uneducated. We have officially made $4. $4. Yeah.
Yo, unqualified, uneducated, finally making money.
Pew, 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 pew.
That is like a 400% increase of what we've been making.
That's what I always say. All right, but let me do the shout out properly.
Okay, go ahead.
Shout out to my cousin Carly. Thank you for supporting us and being our number one first sponsor of all time. Fun fact: Carly and I are named after the same person.
What?
Her name is just Carl with 2 E's tagged on the end.
Oh.
Because she's a chick, and it would be weird if her name was Carl, you know?
That would be weird.
That'd be weird. Second sponsor, shout out to Nate. Nate is Carly's husband. Big Nate, my dude acts like he's a woodworker, but he really isn't. He don't post that on his bio, so it's kind of whack. But
Mhm.
he did tell me to specifically shout out that he's looking for a job, and if anyone's looking, go to LinkedIn, look up Nate Bickley. He's trying to get a job.
Yo, we're doing LinkedIn now. Oh, we
Hey,
about to be
bro,
sponsored by LinkedIn.
I'm just giving him what he wants, bro.
Yo, we about to be sponsored by LinkedIn. Yo, everybody out there, give Nate a job.
And then the final sponsor, and she reached a mega sponsor level because she donated $2.
What?
My mom's.
Oh, respect all the way.
She stays sponsored, and in one of our original in one of our first set of episodes, she
Mhm.
actually came into one of the episodes, busted in the door. It's
Yes,
like,
you
what's
did.
going on, guys? So she's been here from the start, bro.
You
She
about to
knows what's up.
from the ground up. And she when we have our live pop-up shows, she usually caters the food.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. She caters the food. She's the plug. Mom,
Yeah.
you're the plug.
The live shows, she caters the food when we like it's the big events where we get together.
Yeah.
We shoot the episode together.
Those massive events.
Those are big events. They're like people are like they're so exclusive. Like only like 4 people come to those.
Yeah, like literally like 3 or 4 people go to those events because they're so exclusive.
They're so exclusive, and they're so exclusive they can't even get in the room. They're just like downstairs. They can't even get into the recording room. Like they have this. They split. It's just crazy exclusive.
He's super exclusive, but you know what? Maybe someday we'll open it up to more.
Someday, but when we get there, people got to start sponsoring some more, and they can go to the live screenings.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a live audience. We won't need to use the laugh track anymore.
Yeah, for sure. Because that laugh track actually, we're in the red because of that laugh track.
Yeah.
So, like, I just want to say shout out to all the sponsors. Thanks for paying for that laugh track because those laughs aren't cheap. They
Yeah,
aren't
what
cheap.
we paying per laugh?
Yeah, and sometimes those laughs be going on.
Yeah, they be going on. We'd be paying a pretty little penny per laugh, bro.
Yeah, for reals.
Yeah,
So,
shout out to the sponsors though. Shout out. Carly, Nate, and Mom.
mhm, 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 mhm.
All right. So Robert, how was your Thanksgiving?
Bro, my Thanksgiving was whack. All right. And I'm saying it was whack because my family. You guys, I want my family out there to know that if you're listening, you're probably not listening because y'all are whack. And I just want you to know if this was the episode that you finally tuned into, you're whack.
Get him.
If this is the first episode that you tuned into, I want you to know that I've been talking trash about y'all since episode 1. All right.
Get him.
Y'all are whack, I'm going that's to my aunt, whack.
Get him.
My uncle, whack.
Get
Other
him.
brother, whack. Even my
Get.
mom. Moms, you super whack,
No, not the moms.
They are whack, bro. Man, I'm telling you. So like, all right, so I'm like my brother and I, we have this house out in the Thomas now, right? So like as you should, like this is like the first Thanksgiving in the house. So we were thinking of like we should host it this year. And then, this is a way that we could do the cooking. So
Bro,
my
that
aunt
is that is
too.
big time, bro.
That's what I'm saying. This was big time. This is like we were like, we're gonna do the cook, we're gonna do everything. My aunt's not gonna have to do it this time anymore. My mom, it's like you can just come to the house, you don't gotta do all this. People can finally relax.
Yeah.
So like a couple days before we checking to see if everybody's coming and everybody's cool, everything is normal, everyone's excited. Then the day before Thanksgiving, when we're getting the food, my brother texts the aunt, and then she's like, "What are y'all making?" And
Uh-oh.
we're like, Thanksgiving stuff, the ham. We weren't doing turkey because like not a lot of people in our family like turkey.
Bro, you know that we will talk about that later. Turkey on the tier list of meats, trash
Mhm.
tier.
Turkey should be in my family because it's whack, right?
That's right.
Turkey should just be a cousin or something because it's hella. So we weren't doing a turkey. We were doing maybe my brother's like, I'll barbecue up some chicken. I got a ham. My job passed out hams, which was like it was super funny because they were passing out hams like they were drug dealers.
With just full ass ham.
Bro, they had a box truck, right? Had the box truck, open up the box truck and was passing out hams like and it was cold and people were running up to the trucks grabbing the hams and turkey. I'm telling you, allegedly, I think Barracle Redwood out there slanging some product allegedly because like they look like American Gangster, The Godfather. It was straight up drug dealers.
There's something up in them hams, bro.
That's what it looked like. But so we had a ham. We're gonna do ham, chicken, macaroni and cheese, potatoes, the stuffed potato. I mean mashed potatoes, gravy, all the veggies. Your classic veggies. Even the Brussels sprouts. We were hitting that up.
Whoa, the Brussels sprouts. Damn.
Yeah, we had it all planned out. Then my aunt was like, "Well, like I don't really want to be cooking a lot. So what are y'all really doing?" And we told her that, and then she was like, we'll see. I might just bring some chicken and rice." And we were like, "We're making chicken, and who brings rice to Thanksgiving?" And I was like, "You're black. You don't even like rice. What are you doing?" Like, what is chicken and rice? What are you talking about? Why is she changing up on us now? She
Chicken
won't,
and rice having a
she won't get
teriyaki
me.
bowl on Thanksgiving, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know nothing about no teriyaki sauce, woman. So then we were like, so she was like on the fence. And then we were like, oh dang. Then we hit up our mom. My mom was like, this was crazy. Mom was like, oh, I didn't know I was invited. I thought it was just gonna be your friends. And
Whoa.
then we were like, what? It's
Wait.
Thanksgiving. It was like we were like, it's Thanksgiving. And then my mom was like, well, wasn't Marcel gonna have all his friends over for some dinner? And we are like, that was a Friendsgiving that happened like the Saturday before. So I guess I don't know how, but somehow in her mind she got like the Friendsgiving mixed up with Thanksgiving because
Yeah.
she's like older, so she doesn't know what a Friendsgiving is.
Right, right.
She probably already heard giving, and she thought it was just the friends coming in. She probably thought Friendsgiving was actually Thanksgiving with friends instead of just when people came over during
Yeah.
November. So I guess she just thought she was excluded out of the whole thing, and she made plans. So she didn't come.
Wait, why
Then
your aunt didn't come?
my aunt didn't come because she was afraid of us cooking the food, and she opted
Oh,
not to.
what a savage.
And that's what we came down to the conclusion. She just didn't want to eat what we had going on, right?
Yeah.
And then, so that means my uncle was probably the same way. It was like, oh, nah, he probably was like, oh, if she's not cooking, I'm not coming up. So he didn't come. So then we were just like everybody. So and the cousins didn't come either. So
Damn.
we're sitting in the kitchen. We bought everything for Thanksgiving. Got this ham. Just got this ham there. We're like, well, what are we gonna do? Then my brother just like he asked a couple people like there was like a couple people that he knows in Sacramento that have families outside of Sacramento.
Yeah.
So, like they weren't gonna they weren't gonna go home for Thanksgiving. So like he invited them. I didn't have any friends that have families outside of Sac. Like all my friends pretty much live here, so they're all doing their stuff. And the
Yeah.
friends that you have that live outside of Sac were going home to their families. So I was just like, well, I mean, I'll just be here, I guess.
But
I'll just be here. And then so then but my boy Fiat, he was gonna borrow my Switch. So like I kind of trapped him, right?
yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be busy all day, but you can come over about 3:34 and pick it up. That's was when like the food was like kind of gonna be ready. Like
Yeah.
so like he came over like right about the time the food was almost ready. There were some things to like put up and put in the oven, and there's a few more touches to do, right? So I was like, hey, and me and my brother Marcel was playing Smash Bros on the Switch. So it was on the TV screen. So like he came in, my brother was outside on the grill barbecuing, and so I introduced him to my brother, and I was like, hey Marcel, this is my boy Fiat. He came to take the Switch and run. He doesn't want to eat with us. He just wants to take our Switch.
Yeet.
So he was like, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. So I was like, so that means you're gonna stay? And he was like, oh, he's like, I already have dinner with my family, but it's happening like later tonight. And I was like, oh, so you really are taking our switch and run? You're just gonna switch and run on us? Then so he was like, I'll stay for a bit. So then he started like we were cooking and everything. So then he hopped on. Shout out to Fiat. Shout out to Fiat for this because he hopped on the potato skinner and started skinning some potatoes. You know what I mean? He
Whoa.
started skinning the potatoes. So that actually, and he skinned them like super fast.
Yo,
And
shout out to Fiat.
yeah, he skinned them up real quick. I think allegedly, I think he's done this before. And I'm not talking about potatoes, so you gotta watch out for that guy.
Whoa. Well, that
That's
was
what I'm
kind of
saying.
dark.
I'm saying, bro, the precision. He didn't waste any potato skin. All the potato meat was intact.
What else can you skin that's like a potato?
I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to put his business out there.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
I don't want to expose him
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know,
That was my bad. That was my
plausible
bad.
deniability. Yeah, plausible deniability, bro.
Yeah, I
Plausible.
was just curious. I was just curious.
All right, all right, all right. So he came over. It was me, my brother's friend, and another one of his friends came over for a bit. So it was just, it was the food. The food actually came out banging, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We did a good job. The potatoes were hitting, the macaroni and cheese hitting, the ham was boxing and everything. That ham was boxing like he was boxing like a boxer. That was like Rock Lee kicking up in there. That ham
The
was hitting.
hell that supposed to be, bro? How a
But
ham gonna be boxing?
bro, that hand was boxing with no arms. That's how good it was.
What you mean?
It didn't make no sense how good that ham was.
It started hitting you back.
That was the taste that bite back, man. That thing was bite back, man. That was some good ham. And I don't even be eating ham like that.
You said it like Rock Lee out here.
It was kicking, boxing, punching, Hitmon Lee, Hitmon Chan. It was doing it all. So the ham was good. My brother's macaroni and cheese was on point. Like he got a recipe from Gordon Ramsay.
Whoa.
So, but in order to do the recipe, you have to scream at the person while they cook it.
Obviously. What do you
You
mean?
can't just do the recipe as it says on the internet. Someone has to be screaming at you while
Was that
you
your
cook.
job? Was you screaming,
Yeah.
bro?
Yes, I was screaming.
Good.
You got to grab 2 loaves of bread and stick them on the other person. Stick the person's head in a 2 pieces of bread and say, "An idiot sandwich." So I did what I had to do to make sure my brother cooked the macaroni and cheese properly, and he did. He did it. The hardest part, was shredding that cheese, man.
Bro, I don't mess with cheese shredders.
Bro,
Those
like
things come for your fingertips, bro. You do
yeah,
that,
once
you
you
root
get to
lunch
the
on your
cheese
finger.
nub, yeah, the cheese nub. Like if you
Yeah,
get too close with that nub of cheese, you're gonna get a nub of a finger.
yeah.
It's insane, bro. I didn't know shredding cheese was that dangerous.
You turn that cheese, you put some ketchup in there on accident, bro.
Tabasco?
You put some Tabasco in on accident when you be shredding that cheese.
Oh man, I feel it. I feel it.
I don't mess with shredders like that, bro. Once I get down to like half, I just throw the rest of that thing in there. Shred half the cheese, just throw the rest in there. But there you go. I'll be
So
shredding potatoes for like hash browns. Then I just throw half the potato and someone gets a baked potato today.
I just get a baked potato. I'm weak. So that was pretty much my Thanksgiving. After and we had it a little later in the evening, so I couldn't visit other houses like I was planning on doing.
Yeah.
Uh, and as a good son, the good son that I am, I even took a plate over to my mother. Just being the good son. But I just as the finishing touches on my Thanksgiving, I just very thankful, and I just want to let my family know thank you for being so whack.
Damn it.
And in closing, that was my Thanksgiving.
Shout out to Fiat for coming through, skinning the taters, and shout out to that ham for boxing, bro, boxing
Oh,
like a champ.
that hand was hitting, bruh. It was boxing and kicking with no legs. Makes no sense.
that ham came in like Deontay Wilder, bro, swinging
That
hard
hand
as hell.
was knocking everybody, dropping bombs, and And it was bronze too.
Bro, you was Tyson Fury. You got smacked in the head, and you just
um,
Undertaker your ass up.
I came back up as round two. I feel you. I was being dodged. I came back up for seconds. Came back up. It's like, where the rest of that ham?
That's hella funny, bro.
So yeah, man. How about you, man? How was your Thanksgiving, bro?
Yo, my Thanksgiving was pretty hype. You know, just
Hey.
today just got back from this big old trip. Flew into Portland,
Mm-hmm.
stayed there for a little bit, hung out with my sisters, and my parents went, and then that's where we met up with Carly and Nate, my cousins, and
Mm-hmm.
that's when they sponsored us. So that was
Mm-hmm.
dope. And they talked about how they listened to our episodes, so that was hype
Mm-hmm.
too. I was like, much love, much respect. Thanks for listening.
Love it.
But it's like awesome just to see them. And then I drove up to like Port Angeles, which
Mm-hmm.
is in Washington, and we went to Victoria, Canada.
Oh,
Yeah, I was in Canada for like 3 days.
wow.
It was kind of cold. I don't really know how to explain Canada. Like where we went, Victoria, it was just like a like big city. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, but we went there. Uh, that place was pretty sick. It was just like we were just chilling all the time. Like one of the most interesting things we went to the Parliament building there, which was like
Mm-hmm.
right there, and we could like see them. They're in this like or they were in this portion of like the politicians called like questioning, and it was
Mm-hmm.
just like people who were like politicians, say like Democrats or whatever, and there's like Republicans that are in like office, like treasurer and like parks manager or whatever the hell, and like
Mm-hmm.
the people who weren't in office were just sitting there like grilling them, like, why ain't you done anything for the past 2 years on the bus situation? And it was they were just going in, and like the way it worked was like when you hella supported someone, they would just start
Mm-hmm.
banging their hands hella hard on the table. They said,
Really?
they're like, why haven't you done anything for those university students? And then like half of the building would just be like, yeah, and they would just go and I was like, what the hell? This shit was crazy, bro. But I was like, that low key like inspired me for like a solid 30 minutes to want to be a politician, just so I start beating on tables and stuff like that.
So you start banging things on the tables,
Like, yeah, bro.
bro. That sounds like an episode of Parks and Recs.
Oh yeah, kind of, huh?
Yeah, that sounds. I bet you. It sounds like Parks and Recs, bro.
I don't know. It was interesting. I don't think that's how it works in the United States. I was just like, that's kind of dope. Like,
Yeah, I think you get kicked out.
yeah. But yeah, so that's what we did in Canada. But oh whoa, there's one thing in Canada that happened. We went to this like bar on the last night,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a waitress there, and she kind of caught my eye. But I don't know, maybe I think I have a thing for waitresses
Oh,
because they're usually pretty cute, but it's also because they're always just hella nice. But that's
oh
just
yeah,
their job to be hella nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how they get you.
So I was just like, dang. And I was like, man, too bad she lives in Canada. And I was just sitting there, like, we were just drinking and playing. We play a lot of cribbage, uh, but we were like playing cribbage, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I don't got no huevos to make no moves. Plus, I'm just like, nah, this is just weird. And then like we were leaving, and we had lost some piece to the game, and it like fell on the ground, and we were sitting there like searching for it with flashlights for like 15 minutes. And we just up and left. And we're like, oh, we can't find it. And she stops us and she goes, did you guys lose something? And we're like, yeah, we lost this little piece of the game. And I made some joke like, yeah, you better watch out. You don't want to step on it. It's a nail. And she's like, oh. And uh, she was like, oh, well, do you want me to take down one of your guys' numbers just in case we find it? And I was like,
Hmm.
nah, we got to go. And we just left.
Bro, bruh. She might have stole the piece, bro, just so she gets your digits, man.
I don't know. See, that's why you just never know, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, she could just be like, she was probably just being like super nice, and I was like, nah, it's all right. We're leaving. And so we just zipped out.
No, that is true. That is true. It's tough to tell sometimes.
Yeah, so that was my exciting adventure in Canada. And then we mobbed over to we went back to the United States, went to Washington, or no, we went to like Astoria, which is just this town in Oregon, and that's where we did like Thanksgiving. We went
Hmm.
to this like restaurant that did a Thanksgiving buffet,
Oh
and
wow,
like it was cool. Like the mashed potatoes were on point, so you could just get hella mashed potatoes, but you do that, you fill up too much.
that's true.
Um the stuffing was on point, but again, too much of that, you fill up too fast. So I was like, I'm trying to play it like smart here, get at least 3 plates.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, turkey, trash, I don't mess with turkey like that because too dry, not
Too dry.
good. But what came in clutch? They had some prime rib, dude.
Ooh,
That was fire.
dang, that is clutch.
Yeah. So the meal was good, but what was better was I got to hang out with like my whole family, like sisters, parents, and then my sister's boyfriends were all there, and that was cool. So we just like hung out for a solid like 3 days, and that's why I'm so addicted to Pokemon Go now.
Um,
Yep. Shout out to my family. Y'all are pretty cool. You didn't have a chance to ghost me on Thanksgiving like Robert's family, so we'll see what happens whenever I host the Thanksgiving.
oh man, I hope we don't find out that some of y'all in that Eberly family is whack. I hope we
Bro,
don't
I don't
find
know.
out.
They kind of whack.
Hope we don't find out anytime soon.
Yeah, but that was that was probably that was about the whole trip. It was just a lot of hanging out, a lot of drinking and eating.
No, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Is that why you hit me up and was like, "Hey, move to Washington"?
Bruh. Hell yeah. I thought it's because we was just driving, right? We're on this drive to go to like the ferry that takes us to Canada, and we're
Yeah.
driving along this coast, and there's these just like these little towns scattered along the coastline. And I was like, this looks kind of dope, dude, because you're like in the forest, but you're right next to like the bay. So it was just
Hmm.
like a cool ass setting. So I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm gonna bust open Zillow right now. So I do that, and there's like this little 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, a small little house, but it also has like this massive like shed or like garage, I guess, where I'm assuming they like kept tractors and stuff. But it
Yeah.
was like $70,000.
No way,
And I was like, dude, like, let me just
bruh.
buy that and then just live there and do nothing.
Bruh, hey, tell me, bruh, tell me why when you hit me up, I looked at my calendar and I was like, I don't really got anything going on right now. Bruh, I was probably like about 67% down.
Bro, I'm still like 67% down.
I was 60, like, I'm done with Sac State after next semester. So, bro, if you hit me up in the summertime, I might be like, no, F it. I might be down.
And like the monthly payments on this place was like $150 a month. If you didn't like put a big down payment, but on a
Stop playing.
$70,000 house, bro, you can pay it off pretty quick.
Stop
I was
playing,
just trying
bro.
to figure out, like, I literally sat there for in this car ride because it was like 3 hours. I sat there and I was like, what could I do to make like $100 a month?
Bro, that's stop playing. That is crazy. I might be at 83% now, bro.
I was like, I'll just be an online tutor, bro. We could just tutor people online. They could just make enough to get them groceries.
Yeah, bro. And we just freaking do whatever all day.
That's what I'm saying.
That is crazy. I've always wanted to do nothing all day.
Bro, that's just the life. And then we could really just put 100% in to unqualified, uneducated.
Oh, they ain't ready for that,
We get 40 whole listeners.
bro. They ain't ready. Nobody, they ain't ready for that. We would break the game.
That's right,
If,
bro.
oh, and we'd be in the same area.
I'm telling
Oh,
you,
it's a
bro.
wrap. It's a wrap.
I'm honestly like, when I was there, I was like, because first I always thought I was like, why the hell did Stephanie like move there? You know, like Clovis is cool, California is cool. Why did she do that? And then as we just because we like drove all throughout Washington, like through the
Hmm.
middle, up along the coastline, and everywhere, and I was just like, bruh, this place is just like peaceful. It's just like
Yeah.
it was just like peaceful because like everywhere you're at, it's like you're literally in a national park. When you're driving along this coast that has these little dingy houses, you're still just like on the coast. And I was just like, this is crazy. Like that's why she left. That
Yeah.
and because of like Joe, but shh.
But yeah, I mean, I would consider it big time because you know me, like I always want to go check out the killer whales and the orcas and
Bro,
everything.
they're right there.
I'd be right there, bro. I probably wouldn't leave.
I'm telling you,
I probably,
we just become a shitty version of Twilight somehow.
I'm down, bro.
I am too.
I'm down to sparkle in the sun. Like I'm down. I don't even care.
Yeah. All right.
Hmm. Is this a short episode?
Well, I was thinking that we could dang, I was gonna have us do some sort of ranking on oh yeah.
Oh, ranking on
A ranking on
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving foods or some bull.
Okay. Oh no, I'm down, bro.
Yeah.
How deep are we going? Top 5 or top 10?
Let's do 5 because 10 I feel
All
like
right.
I would just name everything I eat at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All right, top 5 Thanksgiving foods, and then let's do 2 that are just trash.
Okay. Okay.
Off the top right now.
Off the top of the dome.
Off the top of the dome right now.
Okay. Number one Thanksgiving dish for me. It's got to be that mac and cheese, bro.
Okay.
If it's the baked mac and cheese that's done right, I'm all in,
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if I've been to a Thanksgiving that had mac and cheese.
bro. I got you. Next time I'm gonna pull up for Thanksgiving with a baked mac and cheese, bro.
Bro,
I'm gonna
what you
change
mean
your life.
pull up? We used to be living in that little ass house.
Oh yeah, we just gonna have it, bro. I got you. I got you.
Alright, wait, should I do mine like one of mine right now?
Oh yeah, we should rotate.
Okay, okay, one of my top I think I just gotta be basic, bro. I just gotta go with them mashed taters, bro.
Oh, this in mine. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mashed potatoes gots to be number 1 for me. Those are just you can't go wrong with some creamy mashed potatoes, a little gravy on there. Oof, that gets me.
You're right. You're right. Um, Number two, I'm gonna go with mashed potatoes as well. I'm a mashed potatoes.
Alright, let
Can't
me
beat.
yeah. Go ahead.
I was just saying, yeah, you can't beat a mashed like creamy mashed potatoes. Like you can't beat that.
When you put it in your mouth and then you don't even chew, you just like you
You
just
just
like
drink
drink that shit down.
it. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's all. There's nothing else. There's nothing more.
Maybe we should just do a top 3.
Um, I
My
mean,
okay, alright, let me think. My number 2 has gotta be, any type of green bean dish. Green bean
ooh,
casserole or green bean and just, like, bacon. Oh my gosh.
yeah, that's tough. I like a good sauteed green beans for
I'll go
Thanksgiving.
in on that.
But like, I gotta say, man, this Brussels sprouts, man, they trying to change my life. Bro, they changed my life, man. I've been making fun of Brussels sprouts my entire life, bro. That oven roasted Brussels sprouts, they ain't nothing to play with, man.
You know,
They ain't no
like,
game.
Brussels sprouts are good. I don't know if I had a Brussels sprout that good, though.
Man, I'm saying like I don't know if I'm putting them in there, but I'm just saying they deserve an honorable mention.
Okay, okay. Shout out to Brussels sprouts.
My third dish is because my family makes they call it dressing, but it's really stuffing.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not like it's not in the turkey. Like they
Nah,
cook
nah,
it
nah.
separately like in a cast iron skillet.
Yeah.
That's my third.
Yeah, stuffing goes in, bro.
I gotta have that. I gotta have that. Those are like the if we do a top three, those are the three that I always need, and because then I can it just interchange it with like one year I've had it prime rib for like Thanksgiving and ham and turkey,
Yeah.
but like I have those three, like I'm good. Give me whatever meats you want. You can put chicken in there. I'm good. Whatever meats can come. I just need those three.
You know what I realized?
What's that?
We should have just did we all we're gonna do right now is just top 3 Thanksgiving side dishes,
The
side
sides.
pieces, bruh.
The sides.
The sides. So I got mashed potatoes, green beans, and my third's gotta be honestly, I think it's gotta be stuffing too.
It's it, man. That's
But
Thanksgiving.
yeah, when it's a good stuffing, bro, like, it's good, but sometimes I've gone to places or I've had stuffings before where it's just, like, not good, and it's
Yeah,
just, like, disappointing.
yeah. No, I agree. Like it for the thing about my three, the macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, and stuffing. Like if they're bad, they ruin like the Thanksgiving
Oh,
meal
yeah. Oh, yeah.
because like they sit for me, they all sit next to each other and they're like all like next to each other. So like if they're bad, it affects the next side next to it, and I'm just not having a good time.
Mhm.
So like that though, if we do a top three, those are my three. Um, and then I don't know about main dish, because like main dish for me it's either prime rib or ham. Like I do not care for turkey at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, like, I don't like the only kinda turkey that I really go in on is that trash deli cut stuff that you get and you put in, like, a sandwich,
Yeah,
you
pretty much.
know?
That's it.
When I have that, like, whenever I have, like, turkey at Thanksgiving, like, it just doesn't do it for me. There's something it's just like shitty chicken.
It is.
I would rather have chicken.
Although I have to say, okay, right. Last night I went to a friendsgiving party at my neighbor's place. My brother and I went there, and they had a turkey that like changed my life in terms of
Uh-oh.
turkey. The thing is they brined it for I think they said they brined it for a day and a half.
Oh my damn, that's way too much effort.
They brined it for a day and a half, and then they dried it off, got all the water out of it. Then they deep fried it.
Okay, yeah, I heard about the fried turkey. I don't think I ever had that.
Okay, so bro, like the skin, like it wasn't dry. There was so much flavor in the chicken. It was like it was seasoned up. Like it was so much flavor, and like the skin, the deep fried skin was crazy good. Like I've never had turkey that good. And if turkey was like normally that good for me, I would have put turkey in my top. But since this is the only one at like 27 Thanksgivings, I can't put. I can't just give turkey the benefit of the doubt. Like
That's
it's
right.
been
We're
20.
about consistency here.
I'm saying though, it's been 27 Thanksgivings. I'm pretty sure even when I was 1 years old, my mom stuffed some turkey in my 1 year old mouth, and I was like, "Yo, get that out.
You
Give me
said
the smush peas. Give me the smush peas, man." Like I'd rather eat the Gerber food than this. So I'm not that turkey I had last night was the best turkey I've ever had in my life. But I
wow.
can't wait. I can't put turkey in my top just because of one occasion.
Yeah.
There's got to be more.
I agree. I'd like I've had some positive experiences with turkey, and usually the only way that I have turkey where I'm like, that's good, is when it's like it's that next day sandwich. When you just
Yeah.
get all the everythings and you
Hmm.
shove like some turkey in there, but then I also put like some mashed potatoes in there, and
Yep.
some cranberry and some green beans and some
Hmm.
stuffing all between one of them rolls that has
Yep.
butter on it. Then I take a
Hmm.
bite and I was like, that's pretty good.
But you got to fix it up so much.
Yeah, I gotta put it with something.
You can't. You shouldn't have to fix up a main dish.
Exactly.
The main dish should come like ready to go. Like that ham that was fighting me last night or on Thanksgiving. I didn't have to fix it up. Like my pops did a prime rib. Like he does a prime rib for Thanksgiving and everything
Yeah,
too. Like I don't gotta fix that up, man. I just
that's
gotta
right.
put my knife and fork to the meat, and I'm good. But turkey, man, you like you said, you gotta make a sandwich
That you have to. You have
because
to.
you gotta fill it with other flavors.
You gotta drown it out.
You shouldn't have to do that.
And that's the exact reason why turkey is my number one trash tier Thanksgiving food.
That is mine as well. Same here. Turkey is not. It's not. It's not it. It's just
It's
not.
not. It's just not. It's just a no go, bruh.
It's just a big ass dry bird. That's all it is. I'd rather have I'd rather just have yard bird for Thanksgiving. You know what that yard bird is? You know what I'm saying?
Hell no! What the hell
That's
is a yard bird?
that chicken in the deep south. We call that yard bird
God
chicken.
damn! Chill out.
You want some of that yard bird? Go out there and get that bird in the yard, and we're gonna cook it up. That's that chicken.
Holy shit!
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some of that yard bird. I don't want no turkey. We want some of that yard bird.
Hey, I'm about that yard bird.
That's what I'm saying, man. That yard bird ain't nothing to play with.
The yard bird hits consistently, bro.
It always hits. A turkey, I had to wait 27 years to get good turkey. And I apologize to any person in this house that I've been over and I've had turkey at your house. I apologize. And that's the reason why it just was not memorable.
Damn.
And that is what turkey is, you know?
It's just not memorable.
It's not memorable. But that yard bird, I remember all the times I had some good yard bird.
Damn.
I was like, God damn, that chicken good.
I love me some chicken, man.
You gotta love it, man. I always you gotta love chicken, man.
That's why everybody says tastes like chicken. Don't nobody come out here saying tastes like turkey.
Tastes like turkey. Tastes like turkey. Nah, it tastes like chicken because chicken's what everybody's comparing it to. I almost got into a fight at work on Friday. Somebody tried to say a turkey is a yard bird. I almost whooped his ass. I said, listen here now, boy. Don't you ever in your life compare a turkey to a yard bird. It ain't the same. It's not the same bird.
What does a turkey classify as then?
That's a wild bird.
Oh shit. Oh, you're right.
That turkey be out there running wild. A yard bird stay in the yard. Come on, son. It's simple mathematics.
Turkeys be up in trees and shit.
Yeah, that turkey be running wild. That's a wild bird.
A wild bird, bro. That's why it tastes like that.
Tastes so wild. It's be out there doing all type of stuff. You know, the yard bird be eating grains and everything that you throw out there. That wild bird be eating worms.
Dookie, bro. Turkeys be eating dookie, bro.
Eating nasty berries and everything. That's why it's so dry out there. It's cold. Ain't no protection. You got to find out where you get your man. I don't know, man. I just don't call a turkey a yard bird because it ain't a yard bird. I get disrespected when you disrespect chicken like that. And I know it's stereotypical and you're saying, oh, the black guy loves chicken. I'm going to tell you this. I think other races like chicken more than black people do.
I freaking love chicken, bro.
Check this out, right? I work at my part-time job at Bear Court Redwood. I'm just going to say it. There's a lot of Mexican people that work there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everyone stereotypically be like, oh yeah, black people love chicken. But black people, they be like, black people just love fried chicken. Bam. That's one type of chicken, right? The Mexicans at my work, they be eating chicken tacos. There's chicken in tamales. There's chicken just grilled up. There's chicken in their enchiladas. There's chicken in their tacos. There's chicken in burritos.
Oh, shit.
Bro, this one dude came in. He was laughing at me for fried chicken. I was like, bruh, it is Thursday, and you brought a chicken meal every single day. All right? They need to change this stereotype about black people and chicken. Now, watermelon, I love me a good watermelon. I'll take that to the head, you know? That's watermelon. But at the same time, the Mexicans at my job eat a lot of watermelon during the summer. I'm just saying that maybe some of these stereotypes need to be shot some other places. I'm not saying.
You know what's wrong with the stereotypes? They be choosing it for the foods that everybody loves.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't work like that.
I'm just saying is you got everybody loves who don't like chicken and watermelon. Now,
if it was something like some random ass thing like pig feet.
Oh yeah, that we stuck. We stuck.
Then it could be more like in it, you know. But
I can't shake the chitlins. I've never had it before. Personally, I think it's disgusting that people out there eating pig intestine. But black people for some reason,
around, bro.
They be messing. They put some hot sauce on it. Nah, bruh. You know what came out of there? You can't just put hot sauce on Dookie tracks. Like you can't do that, man.
The
Like
Dookie
you can't.
slides can't be done up with hot sauce, bruh.
That's a bike trail for Dookie.
That's a that's a water slide for Dookie,
A
bro.
water slide. That's a six. That's like what is freaking Water World. It's Dookie World, man. You just can't put hot sauce on that and just start slurping that down. You can't do it. It don't make no sense. Now I know, I know it goes back to like the slavery days, and those were the pieces that the black people were only allowed. So that passes down to heritage, and it's turning it. I understand all that BS, but at some point you got to be like, man, we ain't a slave anymore. We don't have to eat the worst part of the pig. We can get, we can get, we can get some of that pork belly now. We can get
Honestly,
some shoulder.
you probably have to pay more to get random ass things like that anyways.
Yeah, for real. Now, I don't know what part of a ham. I don't know what part of the pig the ham comes from. I just, but like,
I just
what
assume
part
it's
of,
like its ass, bro. Just like a
I
big
thought it
old
was,
chunk
yeah.
of its ass.
I just picture it's coming out. It's just pork butt.
They cut the pig in half and then just cut like the butt off.
Yeah, they just cut the butt. I'm saying, man, we don't need to eat the freaking Dookie water slide bike trail anymore. We can just go on to other normal things, man. We can just stop it, man. We got to stop. All right, because I got the stereotype of chicken and watermelon up off of us, but I don't know if I can get the chitlin ones. I can't get that chitlin stereotype off of us without help. I need help.
Some
Yeah, I
people
just need
just be eating some crazy shit. Like some people be eating chicken feet.
that's
Some people
nasty.
be eating like rooster head dress.
Oh
Some people
shit!
be
There's
eating like the webbing between frog feet.
some
Like
people, yeah,
people just
some people
crazy.
eat up straight up testicles, man.
People just weird as hell, man.
People just, I understand you don't want to waste any part of the cow, but some pieces can go in the trash, man. There are some pieces that just don't need to be eaten.
You ain't gotta eat them balls, man.
You don't gotta eat the balls, man.
You can make
That's
balls
so
out the meat. They
disrespectful,
call them meatballs.
bro. It's so disrespectful to kill somebody and then eat their balls, man. like,
Now you know what's
like,
even more disrespectful? When they just castrate the cow, it's still alive, and then you eat its
oh,
balls.
yeah, oh no, I've seen that, bro. I was on the Food Channel.
This shit is foul.
It was like in Spain or Argentina. It was like one of them countries out in like it was like a Spanish speaking country, like either in Europe or like South America, bro. They were in like a mountain village or something. Not even a village. It was like they were just like in a mountain terrain. They drove this car up there with I think it was the boy Andrew Zimmer's.
Yeah, that's the boy.
They freaking went over to this cow. This cow was looking super nervous. And then he just do it. He just said today was the day. I'm not a man no more.
They said
They freaking
shake.
they cut them things up, bro. It was so foul. The cow was smelling his balls being cooked. That ain't right. It's not right, bro.
And then they probably go and just enjoy them right in front of that cow's face,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
Eating his
you know,
balls right in his face.
Zimmers was like, the taste. That's a hint of like, it's a hint of semen. It's a strange aroma that's appearing from the meat. It's a sort of a gamey flavor. I can tell the cow was eating very well. I can tell. I
He
can
said,
tell this. Oh, this
he
wolf.
said, I can tell this cow ate 6 pounds of grass, 3 buckets of grain. This fool knows too much off of eating.
It's sweet. Did he have some pineapple? Were you feeding this cow pineapples? It's amazing. It's amazing. Flavor. The chef is so amazing. But
That shit's just wrong, bro.
yeah, that is wrong, man.
Leave their balls alone, man.
Yeah, let them. I just don't understand that. Like, you don't need to eat that. Like, and people be like, "Oh, they're in an area where like they have to eat everything to survive." No, these fools didn't. Bro, their clothes look better than mine. Like,
They be working at a 5-star restaurant serving
bro.
that shit.
Just serving up nuts in a 5-star restaurant. I'm telling you, there's a YouTuber. I seen an Instagrammer that he saw a dude at a restaurant serving up bull testicles, and he was like, "Hot nuts coming right up."
Damn.
I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna send it to you. That I watch that video all the time just to laugh. Hot nuts coming right up.
That's hella funny.
Shout out to the YouTube to the Instagrammer Puppy Longway.
Just don't be eating nuts, man. Like,
Unless there's like cashews or
yeah,
macadamia, like those don't be suffering, man. Y'all got it. Like Fear Factor was foul, bro. They were just cutting off bulls just to for 50. Man, that was foul.
especially you cut it off and then that dude's still alive and then you just start eating his nuts in front of him.
In
That
front of
shit's
him,
wrong, bro.
that's like all his kids. And he's like, I can't have any kids anymore, I guess.
I can't have any kids anymore, and now they can't tell if I'm a dude or not.
Not even then. Dude. You got other bulls just walking up to him. Hey, dang, girl. You looking good from the back. That cow like,
"Nah,
bruh.
man." He said,
Like,
"Nah,
whoa, 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 whoa. He's like, hey, where your nuts, fam?
they ate my nuts, man."
Get him. They go like, you ate your nuts, dog.
They cut it off right in front of me. I was just sitting there. They cut that shit off and they started putting it on the barbecue.
They smell hella good, bruh. Your nuts smell hella good.
Dude was probably like, they did smell hella good. I wanted a little nibble at it.
I'm trying to get up on that too, bro.
That's crazy, man. People wilding out here.
They just doing too much, man. We gotta have more respect for our cows out there.
Have more respect for the cows
Yeah.
and stop putting so much pressure on the turkey to succeed. You know, just be okay with it
Oh
being
yeah.
average.
Yeah. No, I got you. People always want to like say give the turkey too much respect. Nah, turkey is not underrated. It's severely overrated. And I mean that's just all I got to say on the turkey. In
Yeah.
conclusion,
And it's not a yard bird. It's a wild bird.
definitely, it's definitely not a yard bird. I'm gonna fight you if you call it that. You gotta fight if you think a turkey's. I could be wrong. There might be a definition of yard bird, but I'm just saying I never really see turkeys walking around anybody's yard.
Bro, I
But
swear I seen turkeys up in trees, bro.
yeah, they be on the they be trying to go to Sac State.
I know, I remember that. They be coming at me while I'm walking down this little bike path to get to school, and there's a
Mm-hmm.
little horde of turkeys start freaking mobbing on me. They say, "Caw-caw!"
They're trying to be a school bird.
It's a school bird, bro.
So you say you was walking on the bike trying to get to Sac State. So is that like the Sac State's chitlins?
What?
Those are Sac State's chitlins.
I guess.
Remember we said it was the intestine is the bike trail.
Oh yeah.
That bike trail you was walking on, that was Sac State's chitlins, bro.
I was on that Dookie slide for
You
Sac
was
State,
on
bro.
there for a second.
And that's where them turkeys is. They just in there, bro. That's why it be tasting like that.
Just foul.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess we could probably close it out.
Yeah, I guess we could close it out now. You got any final words, Carl?
I just want to say that I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and everyone who's listening, I'm thankful for you listening to us. Genuinely, I appreciate you listening to us. All my family, I'm thankful for them. All my friends, thankful for them. Robert, thankful for you. And green beans, thankful for them because they're fire.
Yeah, straight up. Thankful for like he said, thankful for the listeners and everybody out there doing their thing. Yeah, bro. I'm thankful for you as well and all the homies and everything. I'm thankful for yeah, just thankful. If you listened to this episode and you thought we said some things that we're not qualified to say, you're probably right. And if you also listened to this episode and felt that we were uneducated, you're right, because this is unqualified and uneducated. Thanks for tuning in, and we're out.